Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. It is Thursday, the 16th of November. We're just 8 days away from our next game now. I'm sort of glad it's Friday because we all know what the international break is about. It is tedious. It is boring. Listen, I've done a few videos. If you haven't already, please do check them out. My 5 best goals was out yesterday, and it's a good little edit, if I do say so myself, for someone who's pretty poor. Self-taught, if you like. They will be the top 10 Leeds players of all time as voted for by you over the weekend as well. I'm away to see my ma at the weekend with the family, so I'll be posting them out pre-recorded. We're recording tonight, so if you haven't already, make sure you get your top 10 Leeds players of all time from 10 to 1 in the comments on this video, and I will add them to the spreadsheet. Yes, my head is hot, but we're finally whittling down to our final 10. But this video, we're here to talk about the big sexy pirate that is Pascal Struijk. Silly season has begun, and it is only November. There are a number of reports now over the last 48 hours stating that he wants to move. Leeds United are reducing their price, and much, much more. Listen, we will get into it. Please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, it's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened, as I said it would. People will be... Oh, when have we got Leeds? So yesterday, folks, I was just going about my business and then I seen a report by Sport Witness. Now, I'm not giving any credence to these publications by any stretch of the imagination. Let me just put that out there. But the fact that this morning there's been a second report, I felt I'm going to have to speak on it. Apparently, they're saying that Leeds United have reduced the asking price on Pascal Struijk, so therefore alerting clubs to his acquisition. Now, let's just deep that a second, right? Okay, Pascal Struijk, for me, is arguably playing the best football of his career since he's been at Leeds United. Obviously, he broke through onto the scene in the Championship, did well under Bielsa in the Premier League, but if you remember them falling out process, he was playing him in the Calvin role for a bit before he found his place in the team. Okay, he wasn't a starter. You had Cooper starting a lot of the games, and then Jesse Marsh happened, and he moved him out to left back, which for a period of time he did okay there. But then whenever we seen him in centre back, he was just all over the shop. So I don't think it's wild to say Pascal is now playing the best football of his career back in the Championship. Now, let me just add as well, Pascal Struijk is a Premier League footballer. You know, I've seen a few takes on the back of something that I'd said on Twitter saying, yeah, he's found his level. I mean, his street's ahead of this level. That's why he's doing so well. But in terms of what Daniel Farke's asking him, I believe is arguably the most important. I know people disagree. Joe Rodon, I get it. But for me, in terms of his progression of the ball, etc., he is key. If you look at the last game, Joe Rodon was tasked with doing that over Cooper. I'd much rather have Rodon in that sort of sweeper, meat and potatoes kind of centre-back. And I know I'm doing him a disservice, though. Him doing that role, allowing Struijk to then progress the ball and be the man that's going to give the progressive passes into midfield, etc. He's up there with the best in the league for doing so. So not only is, for me, and I'd argue for quite a lot of you, obviously I'm not putting words in your mouth, not only is he playing the best football of his career, he's now been given the captaincy of this great club, right? Pascal being given an opportunity, was let go by Ajax, come through the setup. You know, he's had an experience of the younger lads football, brought through, broke into the first team, played in the Premier League, has a good affinity with the fans, was married whilst over here, etc., etc. The list can go on. And then he's been given the captaincy. And considering all this, he's now all of a sudden ready to jump ship? Nah, I'm not buying it by any stretch of the imagination. And according to one journalist, yeah, he's wanted by Club Brugge, okay, back in Belgium, which, you know, he is of Belgium heritage and does have Dutch in him as well. I'm not too sure if he's picked which side he's going to play on yet. But according to this journalist, Club Brugge is a club that interests him, and it could do, you know, as I said, Belgium heritage, etc. But apparently Leeds United have reduced their asking price from 18 million to 15. Now, Leeds United, for me, first and foremost, don't need to sell. Why do we? We don't. You know, we turned down offers for the likes of Rutter from Borussia Dortmund. We turned down offers from Somerville. We turned down offers from Nantes. If we needed cash, we would have sold one of them. We even tried to keep Sinisterra, up to the point that he felt he had to go and take the club to court. So Leeds United do not need cash. We are good for cash. So that tells you first and foremost they don't need to sell. He's arguably one of the most important cogs in the machine currently. And in what world would Leeds United go, yeah, well, let's reduce the price? Like, he's playing the best football of his career. Like, let's reduce it. I mean, I can. And in what world would Leeds United be willing to lose such a pivotal player in January? We'd have to go out and replace him. We're already light in that area as it is. Cooper, when being used, is having to, like, Struijk's having to move out onto the right because clearly Farke doesn't value Cresswell as much as some of us, the fans, would. You know, so in what world would, you know, imagine a situation you remove Struijk from the equation, Cooper's there, if Rodon goes down, then Cresswell's in, who Farke doesn't really fancy, and then, you know, you've got 3 fit centre-backs. It's just not happening. And I'll also say, without any knowledge, that Pascal Struijk wouldn't want to leave. He could, but I just don't see it. Why would he? He's been made captain of the football club. He's playing the best football of his career and enjoying football again. You can see that. Meslier was, you know, quoted in a recent interview. He's the player that he looks for straight away. They have a good relationship. He isn't going to tear that up to go over to Belgium, especially in January when he has another chance at promotion with Leeds United. And not just that, as the match-playing captain. You know, if we win the league, which I think there's a big chance we could, you know, it'll be him and Cooper that'll be lifting this trophy. That goes down as a major honour for him as captain of this great football club. So any notion that he's willing to jump ship, I think, is BS. And any notion that Leeds United would be willing to reduce their price, actually even enter the negotiation table over Pascal Struijk. But not only that, to then say, oh yeah, we'll take less than what we wanted in the summer for a player who's playing as well as he is. It's absolutely madness. So this journalist, Sasha Tavolieri, is chatting beans. Like, genuinely, if this guy's got credence and can get articles done on the back of his YouTube videos, just come to me. Because I'll tell you, this guy's chatting BS. But yeah, look, silly season is in full swing and it is only November. I shouldn't really complain because it's content that I can put out. But when it's stuff like this, you're like, come on now. Do better. You must. But listen, there's nothing much more I can say on the matter other than Pascal Struijk is going nowhere. Okay, in the summer we might have to have a conversation even if we do get promoted. But again, I'd still stand by the point that he'd be willing to captain this side in the Premier League because that's where we're going. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Please do smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit the notification bell. Remember, we're filming the top 10 Leeds players of all time tonight. So make sure you'll get your votes locked into that in the comments on this video from 10 to 1. And I'll collate them ahead of filming tonight at 7. And that'll be out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So make sure you get your notification bell smashed. Have a great day and I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. I don't care. It's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened as I said it would. People will be, oh, when have we got Leeds?